Today I'm going to show you how to rank a website in Google, so stay tuned. Alright, in order to rank a web page, and remember Google ranks web pages, not websites, you need to understand what Google is looking for. The two biggest ranking factors are content and backlinks. So today I'm going to concentrate on the content. In other words, the written words on a web page. So the first thing you need to do is find what keywords you want to rank for. Now there's many different keyword tools out there, and frankly none of them are very accurate, even the paid ones. So I'm going to be using Google Keyword Planner, which is free and is part of Google Ads, as you can see here. And this is free to sign up for. And I typed in the word roofer because I created a sample website about roofing in El Paso, Texas. So I'm not using the word El Paso in any of these keywords. I'm just putting in the keyword itself, and then Google Keyword Planner is going to give me some keyword ideas, 770 keyword ideas available. So you can see roofers near me, roofing companies near me, roof repair, and it gives you the average monthly searches. And notice that there's a big range in these searches. You get more targeted results if you have a active ad campaign going on. But it still gives an idea what the competition is, medium, high, so forth. Top of the page bid, low range, and high range. So if you see some high bidding range here, you know that's a very highly targeted keyword. Now, you can look through all of these keywords and see which ones apply to your particular business and roofing. So you may not want to use all of these, but if you do roof leak repair, you should use that. Flat roof repair, if you do that, you should use that. And you can import these by going over here, and you can import these as a CSV or in Google Sheets. So I've already done that. I've gone over to Google Sheets and Google Docs. And here's all the keywords, okay, what the competition is. And then you can go through and keep the ones that you want to rank for, that you actually do. And you can eliminate the ones that you may not want to use. And I know this takes time to do, but this is an important first step in ranking your website, is deciding what keywords to use. All right, then we're going to look over to see the top factors for on-page keyword placement. So these are the confirmed top factors for on-page keyword placement. And so how do I know that these are the top factors? Well, this is from research done by the SEO Intelligence Agency. And I know it sounds like a government agency, but it's not. This is a company that simply does a lot of SEO testing to find out how Google ranks websites and what's more important than others. The most important part is the keyword in the meta title, followed by keyword in the body content, then keyword in the URL, and keyword in the H1. So if you look at the demo website I created, it's called El Paso Roofing Company. It's a fictitious company. So here I have the H1, and I simply put El Paso Roofing. I want to geolocate it in the city where I'm trying to rank for, and then I put experts at the end. So this is the main keyword we're trying to rank for, and roofing experts it's not searched as much, so it's an easier keyword to rank for when you're first starting out. And then down here at the H2, I simply put your El Paso roofing contractor. So roofing contractor is another keyword that we want to rank for. And then you're going to have your content down here. We've got a request a free estimate here, contact form. We have the phone number and so forth. Call to action button here, get a free estimate. Okay, then we have our roofing services. Don't just call it services, but roofing services. So I have some listed here, and this is maybe not complete. You may have more than that, you may have less than that, but this is to give you an idea. So if you want to rank for residential roofing, don't put residential, just put residential roofing, because Google looks at these titles. So we click on this, and we're going to go to that page. You want to create a new page for every keyword that you're trying to rank for. So for the H1, I simply put residential roofing. It's not that hard. For the H2, but we install all types of El Paso residential roofing systems, or something similar. Then you're going to write some content about that. Now I'll get to that later. So if you want to rank for roofing inspection, so you create a page for that. And you simply call it roof inspection. Then the H2, El Paso roofing inspections. That's basically how you do it. So now let's look at the back end of this website. I'm using WordPress. And I'm going to look at the home page first. And I want to show you about the title tags. These are the tags that show up when you're searching for a term. This is the title that shows up in the results. And you can name this to whatever you want to. But if you want to rank, like for this one, El Paso Residential Roofing Contractor. If you want to rank for residential roofing contractor, that's what you put. If you want to rank for just roofing company, you can put in roofing company. On the other side here, you still have room. It shows you how much room you have for the title. You can still add what we call a qualifier. Something that's going to grab the attention of the user that's reading that, or the searcher that's reading that. And then you're going to put in your meta description, which shows up here. Now the meta description is not a direct ranking factor by Google. Google does look at it. What you want to put here is something that's going to draw in the user that's looking at that and enable them to click on your website. That's the first step. So you want to put something in there that's informational and compelling them to click on your website. So let's go back and we'll look at one of these other pages like residential roofing. So let's take a look at the title tag for that. Okay, so here is the title, residential roofing, and then it's put in by default the site title, El Paso Roofing Company. Now, there's nothing wrong with putting the name of the company there, but you've got room to put some other things in there, so you might as well use that space to write a little bit more about residential roofing. And then you want to fill out your meta description. If you don't fill out a meta description, Google will take text from your site and fill that in for you. And sometimes if you don't write a real good meta description, Google will put one in for you. I've seen that many times. Now, the other thing we want to look at is putting the keyword in the URL. Now, over here we have our permalink. This is our URL slug, and it simply says residential roofing. The same term we're trying to rank for that we put into the title tag. So that's what you should be doing as far as that goes. So on all of these services, on whatever they are, you want to put the name that you're trying to rank for, the keyword, roof installation. We put expert El Paso roof installers. You want to use the city that you're in, so you're geolocated, so that Google knows for sure what city you're in and what city you're trying to rank in. Now, the content that you're going to be writing down here, if you're a good content writer, go ahead and do that. If not, hire a content writer. There's many places on the internet where you can hire content writers. The question is, well, how many keywords do I include there? How many times do I say El Paso roofing or roof installation, or how often do I put these keywords? So that's a good question. Now, to help me with that, I use a application called Page Optimizer Pro, and this is a summary that I've done for a site called El Paso Tax Preparation Services, or M&R Tax Services. This is the term I'm trying to rank for. So it tells me my optimization score is only 55%, and the goal is to get 100%. So it tells me what my word count is, which is okay. It says leave as is. Use around 5 subheadings. So it tells you specifically the page title. So here's my page title. I must have that page title. Using your exact keyword is critical to SEO success. Then I'm supposed to be using services use alone, but I'm not using any of these. So I need to use those terms by themselves. Next, it'll talk about subheadings, services, tax, service, tax preparation. Here's my current usage. Here's a target range. The ones you see in green, you can leave alone. The ones in red are the ones that you should pay attention to. So I need to include tax service. I'm not using that anywhere. Or tax planning, I'm not using that anywhere. Then you get to your main content. My current usage is 40. So the target range is 83 to 166. So that needs a lot of work in the main content. Here's important terms that I should be using. Services, I'm currently using it 9 times, but it says I can use it 12 to 23 times. Tax service, I'm not using that at all. So I should be using that 1 time. Tax preparation services, I'm using that. Tax return, I'm not using that. Business, I'm using it 4 times. I should be using it 8 to 15 times. And then it tells you about your page structure. Here's competitor titles. So what it does is software, you can choose your competitors you want to compare against your website. This is if you have a completed website that's indexed by Google. And these are the titles of my competition. Now that doesn't mean these titles are perfect, but these are the titles that they're using, because there's more than one ranking factor, of course. There's there's hundreds of ranking factors. Here's related keywords. Get these on your page to rank for more keywords. Related questions. These could be used in the form of frequently asked questions on your website. So this is very useful in dissecting and optimizing your website for the content and the title tags, keywords, H1s, H2s, H3s, and so forth. So it takes the guessing out of what you should include, how many times you should include it, and so forth. So following these things I've outlined in this video today, you should be able to outrank your competition about 70% of them. So what about the other 30%? Well, there has to be some more advanced methods you have to use to beat that other 30%. And I may do another video on that in the future. And everybody be blessed, and I'll see you next time.